You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and I'm back for another episode of Road to Glory. Now I have to apologise before we start because my voice is absolutely trashed. I've had a long week, too much partying, too much sickness I guess, and yeah, you can obviously hear the effects, but we'll continue on anyway. Anyway, today is the first day we'll be starting our new Euros 2012 England team that you guys voted on. It's going to be in a 4-3-2-1 formation, and yeah, basically the way I started it off was I sold all the old Dutch players that we had so that we could start our new team, and I decided that I wouldn't start off immediately buying all of the Euro players. I wanted to, you know, develop the team as we go along, so I went off and I bought a whole load of just generic English players, as you can see, or the cheapest I could find in the right spots. You can see I didn't buy them in the formations or anything, so the team probably only cost me about what, like 4,000 coins or something. And what we'll do is we will develop it as we go along and yeah, make it better, turn it into the actual team that England are using at the Euros. So, you know, we'll have people like Welbeck, hopefully we'll get a Rooney, we'll have like Milners and all the players that we want to have in there. So you're going to have to stick with me until that happens, and you can see me there buying Wembley. Obviously the stadiums out in Poland and the Ukraine aren't actually in the game, so Wembley's the closest we can get to having something that's relevant to the team. And yeah, so I decided to go off into our first game. Not going to make any signings in this episode. You saw he'd already bought the whole team, so I thought we'll delay buying any players for one episode, see how well we can do with this team, and then we'd buy some players in the next one. So you can see here early on going through with Wright Phillips and Andy Johnson, happily heading that into the net. Now I'm very surprised at how many goals Andy Johnson scores with his head, considering how small he is, but he is very good, prolific goal scorer with his head, so I'd definitely recommend him. Anyway, you can see here again, late on in the game there wasn't any more action until this point when Wright Phillips managed to squeeze through the defence, obviously his size helping him to get through that gap, and yeah, gets himself a goal in the 87th minute to give us the win, 2-0 in the end, which was pretty good going considering how bad the team was, and his team was actually pretty good, so I wasn't too upset about that. I did end up moving our players into a 4-3-3 rather than a 4-3-2-1 so that they would go wide, and that's how I like to play against three centre-backs, because obviously then your players go down the wings and it makes it a lot easier to get behind the defence. So we go into our next game again, come up against what is a Belgian team with two Swedish players and I don't know, some other stuff going on in there. He's got Lukaku up front, and Lukaku's an absolute nightmare to play against, especially when your players are a bit, I know, dodgy, aren't fast or strong like my two centre-backs are, and I really suffered from that. In fact, I suffered from both Ibrahimovic and Lukaku in this game. You can see here early on Lukaku getting in front of my defender and scoring a nice header. Actually couldn't really do much about that, and yeah, very nice header. Wasn't long before we equalised though. You can see in the 27th minute, just moving around with Wright Phillips and getting the cross in again, Andy Johnson being there to head it in, and I think that you might be seeing quite a few headers from these players. Now you must see that I've just got a general white kit on, that's obviously to represent the England kit, but I will be changing it to a different white kit in the next episode, and also be getting the away kit as well, so that we actually have something that's similar to what England are wearing at the Euros. You can see there I'm getting another goal, so we're 2-1 down, but we don't stop playing, we continue on, and there you go, Wright Phillips, smallest man probably on the field, getting himself a goal from his header. Again, another cross, and you know, 4-3-2-1s are really good for you know, crossing the ball in and getting, especially, and the same with 4-3-3s actually. I don't know why I'm saying just 4-3-2-1s, but yeah, you can get a lot of goals from crosses and stuff. You can see there we gave away a penalty. I was a bit upset about that because all I wanted to do was block the ball. I didn't actually want to go anywhere near Lukaku, but we ended up taking him out, and he steps up with Ibrahimovic to take the penalty, and he smashes it down the middle. Even though I was trying to push up on the control pad, my goalkeeper dived to the right, which was kind of annoying, but not much you can do about it. We did equalise, however, in the 85th minute through this corner. Nice header from Stephen Taylor there to put us equal in the 86th minute, and after that we decided to power through in the extra time period, and yeah, we absolutely destroyed him. So there you can see Wright Phillips just simply going for a goal, putting it near post and absolutely spamming it in, and yeah, good goal from him. And we got one more as well. You can see here, just passing it between Andy Johnson. Andy Johnson doing well there to go past, and he has a very good left foot. I don't know how he managed to kick that so hard when he was standing still, basically didn't have a run onto it or anything. So yeah, pretty good goal from him there to give us the 5-3 win. He did get Company sent off in the space of 2 minutes, having him booked twice, which was quite funny, but that was right at the very end of the game, so it didn't really affect anything. So you can see that there's a nice 5-3 victory to us, and we head back into the arena and go straight into our last game. We come against this all-Swedish 4-3-1-2 team, obviously Ibrahimovic being a major player in that team, and I was raging when I was playing this guy because all he would do, pass to Ibrahimovic, try and use skill moves to go past me, and when he didn't go past me, he'd end up just pushing my defenders over, which was absolutely really annoying, I won't lie, because what can I do against that? I can put my defenders in the way all I like, but if Ibrahimovic is going to push them out of the way, what can I do? Anyway, he actually equalised there. We saw me get the lead through the corner, but he equalised immediately through Guidetti. Nice little goal from him there. We ended up going back again, and you can see here Adam Johnson there scoring a header from the cross. Again, similar goal to the first one we had in this episode. He again equalises through Antonsson from the corner, so that was a pretty decent goal from him. So 2-2, he takes the lead here. Very sweaty goal. He's trying to troll me as well by making me watch all the replays, but I obviously cut them out of the video because I didn't want to see him crossing the ball and scoring 3 times, which was really annoying. Anyway, we did equalise one last time through Adam Johnson there, again smashing it in near post. Goalkeeper not even getting near it, but unfortunately, literally straight off the kickoff, he takes the ball with Ibrahimovic here and just pushes me down and, you know, scores. So unfortunately he did end up winning this game, and I was not happy in the slightest, but what can you do? That's just FIFA for you. Sometimes you going to end up losing these games, especially when our team was so weak as it was. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed this. Obviously the team is going to get built up as we go along. Please leave a like if you could, that would be amazing. It really helps me out, and yeah, I guess I'll see you all next time.